All right. Today's date is November 11, 2025. Let's address a very serious emotional problem that I think that we are not looking at it in a broader perspective, and it's causing us a lot of problem. Do you know that unhappiness, feeling sad, feeling angry is an emotion? Do you know that it is not only when you are happy that you should call it emotion? When you are not happy, it is also an emotion. I'm telling you the honest truth. When we refuse to see days that we are not happy as an emotion, where we have to embrace the emotion and deal with it and live with it, that it is part of our existence, then we keep having problems, serious problems. We keep pushing blames to things. Just the fact that you are not happy doesn't mean that it is caused by anybody. It doesn't necessarily need to be caused by anybody. You are a creator, for crying out loud. The fact that you are not utilizing your powers doesn't mean that the ones that will subconsciously be displayed would not. Create a lot of shit, bro. So sometimes the feeling of emotions, okay, how do you explain? You wake up in the morning, you do everything you did yesterday exactly, but for some reasons that day you just wake up and you're not fine. Not as if someone has offended you, or not as if anything has happened or something. It's just you creating a negative emotions in your thoughts that is affecting your overall well-being, and we call it sadness or unhappiness. The problem we always have as a species is that we let these feelings to overpower us. So therefore, the feelings now controls us and controls our behaviors. Have you wondered why when we make decisions during the times, during the moments that we are unhappy, we tend to make wrong decisions? Decisions that we will always regret later. Do you know why? You will be driven by that feelings, and that feelings will be manipulating you. You create a god in your brain that overpowers every other god and detects what happens temporarily. And sometimes these gods overlooked another god, which is the god of consequences. And then immediately you take these actions, you'll be like, holy shit, I fucked up. I wasn't supposed to do it like that. I wasn't supposed to act, or I wasn't supposed to say that, or I wasn't supposed to. Because you say those things because you were in your lower vibration. Because it's a negative feeling. Feeling unhappy is when your body now, your energy now shifts to the negative side. When you're happy, it shifts to the positive side. When you're always happy, jubilating, this is you creating it. And it's shifted to the positive side, where every decision you'll be making, because positive aligns with reasoning. Positive aligns with okonuche. Positive aligns with logic. When you are always happy, that is why if they tell you that people who are always happy in life tend to be more successful in life, statistics shows this already. People who are most at times, I'm not saying that they wouldn't be creating moments in their life where they will not be happy, but the honest truth is staying happy, because your behavior and the way you relate with people around you matters when you are happy. That is the honest truth and fact. When you are not happy, it also affects the people around you. Then think of it in the way that you have 365 days in a month. And 200 days out of 365 days, you are always unhappy, or sometimes more. Some people can be unhappy the entire year. The entire year. The honest truth is this: we should embrace the fact that we are the ones creating these emotions and deal with it. When it comes, you embrace it. Oh, so this is how it feels to be unhappy. Okay, I wait till the moment it will come again, where I will know what it feels like to be happy. You understand the difference? Embrace it, because it is you that is creating it. That is why it is you that is feeling it. It's not coming from nowhere. If you're telling me that it's coming from somewhere, that means something else have the power to make you feel a certain way in life. Is that what you're telling me? No. You fucking create this shit. You fucking create the negative energy. Just create it. And then when the negative energy that we have created start tormenting us, we start shifting it, haunting the people around us. We extend it. But if we learn to cope with it, we know that, oh, this is how I feel. It's like a woman's period. The period comes, they deal with it. They just deal with it. And sometimes you just expect that some moment will come that when you are happy, you expect it, that sometimes a moment will come where you will not be happy. And when you grow to that level, you have mastered it. Because it is not possible for you to always be happy. There is no human being on earth. Go and ask Donald Trump. There are moments in his life where he is not happy. Go and ask Aliko Dangote. He will tell you he is the richest black man in the world. But there are moments in his life that he is not happy. Go and ask Elon Musk. He is the richest man on earth. He will tell you that there are moments in his life where he feels so miserable. How will you explain what it feels like to be happy if you have never experienced what it feels like to be sad? You think about it now. How will you know that, oh, this moment I'm happy, when you don't know what it feels like to be sad? It's the opposite energy, bro. The same you. If you say that it's a problem being sad, then is it a problem being happy? Is it a problem being happy? No, it's not a problem. It's a good thing being happy. And it's also a good thing being sad. So that temporarily, you will eventually be happy again, and the happy will have meaning. Because if you are always happy, the happy becomes normal. And when the happy becomes normal, you don't know what it feels like again to be happy. You become miserable again. Does that make sense? Let me say that again. If you are, let's say we have 365 days in a month, in a year, sorry. We have 365 days in a year. And out of that 365 days, you are always happy 24/7. If that happens, it's impossible for that to happen. But let's say that happens. Your body, your brain, and everything will get so used to being happy, and being happy will become normal. You will say, okay, what is the problem with being happy being normal? When being happy all the time becomes normal, you get bored and you get used to being happy. It's just the brain. So no, don't worry, it's not you, it's just the brain. And you become miserable again. You become sad, you become angry again. Just by being so used to being happy. I'm telling you. Honestly. So sometimes the brain creates those chemicals to go refuel itself and come back. You cannot have the sun 24/7. Sometimes the sun will have to go away for night to come. Sometimes the sun will have to exit so that you know what it feels like to expect the sun coming. When you are sad, embrace it and await the moment you'll be happy again. And during that process, do everything humanly possible to bring yourself out of where you are. Because at that moment, you are in hell. When you are not happy, your body vibration drops. And when that happens, think of it in the perspective of your frequency. It drops drastically. You can't create anything. You can't manifest nothing. In fact, you start destroying things that you have built. Go and ask people who took actions, who took drastic decisions on impulse, and they lived their entire life regretting it. Men who took decisions on impulse because they were temporarily in a very low vibration. In a lower vibration, you destroy things. You don't create nothing. You can only create in the positive energy, which is you always being happy. But can you always be happy all the time? No, sometimes your brain will reset. But how do you solve that problem of your brain resetting? You deal with it, like you live it and get used to it and understand that it is a normal thing to be unhappy. So therefore you push it aside and still make logical decisions in your life and drive yourself at that point you try to pull yourself out of it again to be happy again. And when you are happy again, you see how you feel it. So that joy, so it feels so good. It feels, you understand? And you get to value happiness. You get to know what it means to be happy. You get to value it. That's just the circle of life. And then when you now have the happiness, after some time, the happiness will also fade away. Because the happiness, your body will now also miss what it feels like to be unhappy. You see how it works now. When you are happy all the time, at some point your body gets used to being happy all the time and miss the feeling of not being happy. So sometimes it will also swing like pendulum, and swing to that side where you will be unhappy again. Okay. Thank you very much. I bless your revelation. I think that I will always come in. I will always step in to do the thinking for us.